Hey everyone, Andrew from Carlson Cash. Today we're going to go through the intraday bank statement monitor. Since our cash position is built from current day bank statements, this app gives us a view to check if our expected statements have successfully been loaded in the system. This app is the first app we're going to look into in more detail, and you can see the other apps in the screen that we'll be covering in the coming weeks. Okay, now we're in the system, we're going to drill into the bank statement monitor. Just one thing I want to highlight with this is there used to be no way to know if our current day bank statements have been loaded in the system or not without looking at the jobs in the system. So right here, it's a more user-friendly way where we can check and see, have our current day bank statements been loaded in the system? And this is going to be used just to know if our current day activity is up to date, if we have timely information in our system. So now we can see in here, we have a bunch of warnings and alerts, and we haven't loaded any bank statements in here, so that's why everything shows up this way. So now we're going to load a bank statement and we can go through what these warnings and alerts really mean. So now we loaded a bank statement in here. I'm going to refresh the report. I'm going to go back into the same account. We can see that some transactions have loaded and we can see that the reports changed a little bit, and I'm going to go through that. So the first thing to note is this first account here, we can look and each of these boxes in here represent a time we're expecting to receive a bank statement. So this account, we expect to receive a current day bank statement every 2 hours. And this account down here, we can see, okay, between, first thing in the morning and 8 a.m., we expect to receive a statement. After that, it's 8 a.m. to 12. So we expect the account to be received in a less frequent manner, but that's okay. It just depends on how much activity is in an account, and in the project, we can determine how often we want to receive current day bank statements. We also have this account here that we didn't put in our account load, and that's why it's not showing up as updated. We can also look at the different status colors in this report. Green means the account statement has been loaded. The yellow is a warning saying that we didn't receive a statement in that period of time. These gray ones here says, okay, well, it hasn't hit that time in the day, so we don't expect to load a statement yet. And before we saw some red alerts, we can see in these other accounts we have an alert, and that just depends on our alert settings. And one thing I wanted to highlight is at the top of the screen, we can change that information. Those are just our filters to understand if we only want to look at data by certain accounts, certain bank keys, stuff like that. As you can see, this is a very useful app that we can use to understand if our current day information is up to date in the system. Hopefully this was helpful and gives you a better idea of how this app works in Fiori. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out.